hello, beloved souls. It's a special Virgo full moon reading. We have super intense energies going on this week, right? Virgo full moon, which is happening on the 18th, right? The 1 plus the 8 equals a 9. This is a 9 day as well because we're in a 6 universal year and March is it's a 9 month. When a 6 universal year and March is a 3. So 3 plus 6 equals a 9, and then the planets are doing some dopeness up in the skies where like some things are 27 degrees apart, right? So 2 plus 7 equals 9. Loving it, loving it, loving it. Nines are about completions. Nines are about endings. Nines help us to release what's no longer serving us so we can move into that in which we're getting started with a new cycle. I started recording this at 11:11, so there's really dope things happening in the universe. Um, a lot of cards wanted to come through, so I'm going to try to go through all of the decks, but we're ending Pisces season and we're moving into Aries season, right? And Pisces had us in a lot of introspective energy, a lot of dreaminess, all emo, right? It was like so much intense water energy, so much intense emotions, triggers, traumas coming up, things that needed to be healed, really intensified dreams. Like I'm getting angel bumps just like thinking about it. It was so intense. This Pisces season was extremely intense, energetically. And I've already been feeling the energy of the Aries season coming, right? Which brings that fire and passion and creativity. Pisces to me ends the year, right? Like that's like my New Year's Eve. When I'm ending Pisces season and moving to Aries season, right? We're ending the zodiac new year with Pisces and we're coming into the new one with Aries. So this is really a good time, especially since it's a full moon, of like focusing on like what you want, like what do you want your life to look like in the next 6 to 18 months, right? Because things are ending, things are shifting, we're having to release it, we're moving out of the winter month into the spring, things are going to begin to blossom and to transform right before your eyes, right? So you want to have that momentum behind you and you want to have the space in your container in your world for the things that are blossoming and coming forth before you, right? So winter showed us that we had to just let everything go, just leave lying dogs where they lay, right? And time to move on and move forward. So using this energy of the 9 triple down to really help you let go and release that it was no longer serving you, whether that's old thought patterns or dysfunctional beliefs or relationships or behavior patterns, like whatever it is, like take stock of your life and looking at different areas of your life and being like, what's not working, what needs to go so I can move into like my highest and greatest timeline. I can be the greatest and best version of myself, like, right, what needs to change. And that is always an internal thing, right? We love to look externally for things, but it's not about the external, it's about the internal, like what needs to change within me so things can change without around me, right? As within, so without, as above, so below. That's that same energy. So we're going to call upon the angels and guides right now. Thank you, angels and guides, for being here. Let's get the highest and best messages for the collective. What does this Virgo full moon, end of Pisces, beginning of Aries, 999 energy got for all of us? There's a lot going on. I love you guys. I'm glad you're here. Wow. I'll take it. I'll take it. So I need to rest, to walk away, using your discernment to choose your battles, right? Doing everything through the heart of love. Venus and Mars are still doing a really intense dance up there, I think, through April, right? So big amplification on love, not just the love, again, externally of others, but the love that we have internally within ourselves, right? Understanding that we are divine love, that we are the flesh and blood embodiment of love on this earth. This is a call to honor and respect yourself when you need to rest, right? As we go through all of these shifts and these really intense energies, if you need to rest, do so, right? If you need to walk away, do so. It's about picking your battles, having discernment, um, honoring your path, honoring your space, getting rest when you need to. Some of you are relocating, right? Like you're gonna move to a place that seems kind of like a retreat, like a paradise. For many of us, there's been a lot of knowledge and wisdom coming in from ancient Egypt and all of those teachings and wisdoms of like the ancients. are starting to come down, and Archangel Raziel is supporting you in that. So again, with the really intense dreams that we've been having, the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that's been coming online that we can't necessarily confirm in the 3D realm yet. It's like you wake up with this new understanding, this new perception, this new shift in your awareness, right? And you understand it at a soul level, and now you're trying to like figure it out in the 3D world how to make it make sense in the 3D level, right? So give yourself grace, give yourself space. Like don't push it, don't doubt yourself. Really start tapping into your intuition, right? Filtering things through your heart. Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon, for being here and supporting us, right? Archangel Sandalphon brings our prayers up to heaven, right? He's also in charge of music. So many of you are going to be have been connecting in music or will be creating through music and yeah, and your dream state is just really intense. I just keep feeling that. Just saw 555. All right. Anything else in this deck, angels? But I can't. Archangel Sandalphon, right? Bringing our prayers up to heaven. Um, we're on an ascension program, right? Like you're in the middle of ascension, you're being initiated, you're being cleansed, you're being healed. That's why all of this has been so intense. That's why your heart chakra is being ripped open, right? We have this beautiful gold energy as well of the solar plexus, right? It's been a lot of solar plexus clearings going on. I know I've been getting calls, especially from divine feminines, as they've just been clearing out, clearing out, clearing out their solar plexus, which is holds what, right? Our masculine energy. That's our power center, our internal sun. So we're getting that area cleared and filtering things through our heart as we're ascending. Again, you're getting this new knowledge and wisdom and understanding from the ancient realms, especially from ancient Egypt at this time. That is a part of your ascension. That knowledge, that wisdom, that understanding that's coming to you is for you to embody and then share in your tribe and in your space, however that looks like to you, right? Because we're all doing this a little bit differently, but that's a part of your dance. That's going to increase and magnify over the next coming weeks, right? Especially with this Virgo full moon, like it's gonna be just just amplified. Like it's so strong. It's the triple down of the nine doesn't even feel like it's definitive enough for how powerful these shifts are going to be for the collective as a whole. Um, so it's really important to honor your body and honor your space. Like intuitively eat, like drink lots of water, get some rest. I can't stress that enough. Like get some rest and honor this process, because if you push against what's going on and happening for you, you're gonna end up sick or like hurting yourself. It's unnecessary when you can just tap into your heart, tap into the flow, and just trust this process. Might get a little wonky, it might feel a little freaky, but you got this. All right, Gaia, what do you got going on? Thank you, Gaia. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. Too many cards fall out. Sorry, my babies. Do like the dance card, though. Thank you, God. Oh, ooh. Guys, if nothing else is the message for this Virgo full moon, wow. Second love card. Two different decks. Got love and compassion, and we got waterfall with effortless. Again, with this water energy in Pisces, right? Things are being cleansed and healed. But what does the energy of water tell us? Water is the most powerful element in this world. Why? Because it flows and it always gets through, right? It doesn't matter if it's moving really rapidly or if it's moving at like a slow pace or even a trickle or a drip. Water will always make through. It's gonna wear away rocks. It can change mountaintops. It can change the landscape, right? Water always gets through. Be like water, be in flow. Understand that you don't have to force things, that you can always get through because you're being surrounded by the universe. So just a reminder from this beautiful water energy to just tap in, right? This can be an effortless and easy process if you allow it to be. And again, with their beautiful love, right? Have compassion for yourself throughout this process. March is a 3 month, and three is about self-care, right? As well as partnerships. It's about taking care of yourself. Again, honoring your body, honoring this process. You're in the middle of an ascension, a huge ascension, and you're going to be healing and growing and seeing things at a new level. Give yourself that grace. Give yourself the space that you need. Give yourself the time. What did I just say about music? Thank you, Archangel Sandalphon. Again, third time Archangel Sandalphon came out. So many of you are going to be receiving intense messages through music, right? Music, yes, is harmonious and it brings peace to us. We love to dance and sing and rejoice and give glory to the heavens and to the Most High God. But this is you creating, this is you expressing yourself, this is you hearing messages in music, this is you having a new awareness of like the sounds and the frequencies that are coming onto this planet. Some of you are songwriters, right? Some of you are artists, and that's how you're going to be expressing yourself in this new world. There are songs that are lying within you. There's music that is dormant within you that needs to be expressed and can only be expressed through you. And through that gift, through that talent, through that sharing of your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through your music, through your writing, through whatever creative endeavor that you choose to put forth in the world, it's going to bring you peace. It's going to bring you harmony. It's going to remind you to love on yourself again. And this music, again, yeah, it does feel like that. It feels effortless. Like it's just a part of who you are. It's just a part of you. 1111, I'm saying again. Here we go. Here we go. I'm going to pull from the Sacred Destiny. I love that. I love these cards, but too many came out. No, I'm going to take them. I feel like I need to take them. I'm going to take them. All right. Voyage. Some of you are going to be traveling. I think I just said that with the retreat card. You can be going on a physical journey, or this could just be a journey within yourself of you really getting deep within yourself and honoring and respecting and loving on your inner child, right? Going deep and doing some healing work. But I really feel like this is a card of travel. Like some of you are really just going to be traveling, like you're leaving one part of your life behind and you're moving forward to the next step. So maybe the things that you're releasing under this Virgo full moon are where you're at. Like I really feel like this is a relocation card. Travel, vacation, that whole retreat thing, but it's about just going within yourself so the things outside of yourself are just in alignment with you and with your truth and the healing of our inner child. And again, with that music energy, because whales sing songs, right? They sing to connect to one another. So this is again a part of that deep, intense message of the music and the singing and the sound and what that frequency is going to bring to you during this time. It's really imperative. Maybe get some lapis lazuli, or sodalite to tap into your throat chakra. Any blue stone will really help. Blueberries really help, like things like that. The truth shall set you free. What happens in the dark comes out in the light, right? This is a full moon. The light is out. There are new truths, new awarenesses. Again, this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that's coming down from the heavens and being activated within you is for you to use it and to speak your truth. Speak your truth, right? Sing your song. Get that message out. Powerful. Powerful gateway opening up for you guys. Stepping into the next level, stepping to your highest and greatest timeline. Like that is what this is bringing to you. And you can't go to the next step if you're still holding on to the past, right? There's some shit that just can't come with you. You have to let things go. You remember when we looked over here, Archangel Sandalphon, as we're moving up this ascension ladder, right? Every step, things get smaller and smaller. Why? Because we're releasing the things that are no longer serving us. You're peeling back the layers of yourself so that you can step forward into the truth and the might of who you really are. Sorry, I just had a whole bunch of cards fall. Give me a second. Bottom of the deck, potential. Right? This is what it's all about. Like we live in a universe of infinite possibilities, right? So you literally can be, do, or have anything that you want if you're open to it, if you're receptive to it. And this Virgo full moon, again, as you release all the shit that is no longer serving you, look at this beautiful mountain. It looks like a volcano, right? It's erupting. It's getting rid of what's no longer serving it so it can be all that it's meant to be, right? Like you're standing there in your power. You are mighty like a volcano. You're explosive. You have all of these talents and gifts and just beauty and wonder within you. Like you are a manifestation of God in the flesh. Endless potentials before you. Willing to walk through these gateways, right? Standing in your truth, not afraid to move around and be who you are, using your voice for the highest and greatest good of all. All of that is within you. You are filled with potential. It's about you having faith in yourself and taking that leap of faith for yourself, right? And understanding that it doesn't have to be a shit show, right? It doesn't have to be this hard uphill fight, right? You don't have to be like a salmon swimming upstream. No, we're doing it effortlessly. We're doing it in flow with the universe. We're trusting in the divine guidance that we're getting. We're going with the flow. We're opening our heart. We're moving forward with grace and ease and flow. Oh my gosh, the angel bumps. All right, angels and ancestors, what do you have for the collective? Shivering over here. I have so many angel bumps with these messages. Shivering. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Heart guardian. Love and let yourself be loved. If this is not, this is what, the third love card? One, two. This is the third love card. This is the third love card. One, two, three. Yep. Out of 4 decks. I love it. Love and let yourself be loved. Open your heart. Open your heart and love yourself so much that you walk away from that which is no longer serving you. Love yourself so much that you say yes when you mean it and you say no when you mean it. Love yourself so much that you remember that you are the flesh and blood embodiment of love here on this earth. You are liquid love. You are a reflection of heaven here on earth. You are perfect. You are divine. Open that heart. Understand that it's safe to love and it's safe to be loved because it is a love of the divine. Right? Again, we love to externalize things. This isn't about external. Yes, getting external love is awesome, but do you love yourself? Loving yourself, having compassion and grace for yourself. That's imperative. High Priestess, harness mystic power. For many of you, especially my priestesses, you understand what this is, but this is about remembering the power that dwells within you, right? We had this beautiful energy coming out right away with Archangel Sandalphon with that gold from our solar plexus, right? That's our internal power center. That's our internal sun. So understanding the power of who you are, understanding the power of your words, of your actions, of your deeds, of your goals, of your energy, right? Your voice is an activator. Your words shall not return unto you void. That's what it says in the Bible, right? Remember that. Understanding who you are at a soul level and really just becoming the CEO of your life, becoming the author of your book, captaining your ship. Like, this is your life. So getting clear, and again, she's looking forward. She's got clarity. She's got focus. Like getting clear on what it is that you want to see happening in your life in like the next 6 to 18 months. Being crystal clear about that and using this energy of this moon, the power of this moon to activate that. I love how there's a Merkaba in the background too, right? The Merkaba, which has us travel to the astral plane and protects our energetic field, and we have access to Akashic records and all, again, with the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Like that's been big, 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 big since the beginning. Ancient Egypt coming in, right? This priestess, where is she? Looks like an Egyptian priestess, right? So maybe some of you are connecting with Isis or Osiris or Thoth, right? Like those energies have been really potent on the planet, as well as they've been supporting us in our ascension and in our growth and in our development and in our expansionness as a collective. Beautiful energy. Wow, bottom of the deck, eagle. See from a higher perspective. And that's in all things, right? We want to see things from a higher perspective and we want to filter everything through our heart. It's time to start seeing things through the eyes of God, releasing with this 9 energy, releasing the thoughts of the ego, right? The ego wants to keep you safe. The ego wants to keep you small. The ego tells you, no, don't say that because you might cause waves, or no, just accept what you've been dealing with because you should be grateful that you have something, right? Like, how dare you want more? How dare you want better for yourself? How dare you want to expand? How dare you want to like make a mark on the world, right? The ego is like, oh no, 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 because remember your dad, he failed when he tried that. Let's say you're a musician, right? It's gonna be big because this music energy keeps coming up. Say you're an artist, right? You have a beautiful singing voice. Every time you open your mouth, people their mouths drop, right? They're losing it. They're losing it. Every time you sing, they're like, oh my God, incredible. But you come from a family of artists, right? And none of them ever really did well. Got, the The drunk uncle, the mad aunt, maybe your mom had a career and had to stop because she had you, and like, all this stuff. You have all this musical talent in your family, but no one has really ever done anything with it. Here you are, you incarnate, you're feeling good, you're tapped into the spirit, you want to sing, you want to share, whatever, and you're thinking about taking a chance on yourself, and then you got your whole crew around you telling you, hell no, right? And everyone's saying, no, 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 don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. And not because they don't love you, and not because they don't want to see you successful, but because they were so hurt by their own failures and their own giving up on themselves, and they're not following through with their goals and their dreams, that they don't want that pain for you, right? So they're doing it out of a space of love most of the time. I'm not going to say everyone's doing that, because some people are just fucking haters, but most of the time they're doing it out of a space of love. They don't want you to be disappointed. They don't want you to feel that failure. They don't want you to feel that heartache, right? So this is you now having to make a choice. Do I stand in my power alone and get this done, despite how it looks to everybody around me, or do I play small? And this is about remembering the power that's within you. Like, no, this is your gift, and it was given to you for a reason, right? For you to come here and to share it with the world, for you to open your heart, right? And understand that you're looking at things through the eyes of heaven now. You're seeing the bigger picture. So you're not going to play it small. The ego goes all the way up and sees the big picture of things, and then gets real focused on what it wants before it hones in and shoots down to grab whatever it's going to get. And when it comes to get what it wants, it gets what it wants. You better hope that you're not the prey that the ego is focused on when those talents open up, right? And so that's this energy. It's like, no, like, get to a higher ground, get to a higher perspective, see the big picture, and then go make your moves. And don't worry about the little birds and insects and all that other shit below you. You know what you want, your talents are ready, go get it. Filter it through your heart. We're gonna go back to that. Stay in your heart, stay in your heart. All right. Unicorns, what's poppin'? Every time I do a channeling, I get super energized. It's like I just did like a freaking 8 ball or something. I think that's how they describe it. Maybe like 5 espressos. I don't know. I don't drink coffee and I don't do Coke, but you get the point. You get the point. What did I say? You're being ascended. You have this new knowledge, wisdom, and understanding that's coming to you. I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, some of you are going to be so activated during this time, it's going to blow your mind. You're not even going to recognize yourself in the next 6 months. That's for many of you. Many of you are not going to recognize yourself. You're going to be like, who am I? And I know, because when I first started going through this process, I would do the same thing. I still wake up sometimes with new gifts, and I'll be like, what the fuck is that? How do I know that? When did that start happening? I'm like, oh, that's new. That's my favorite statement. Oh, that's new. Oh, that's new. Access your gifts. The number what? And it's the number 10, right? What comes after the 9? A 10, guys. Explore your treasure chest. Accept who you truly are. After the 9 and the completion, after you let the stuff go, after you emptied your container and you've made space, now you have the ability to tap into these gifts, and you have the room for them. You understand? Like, you literally have, look at this in a freaking Ankh. I can't with the Egyptian. You listen, the connection to Egypt is dope right now. I love it. But you can't get the new stuff if you're holding on to the old. If you're still holding on to shit and your hands are full, you don't have space for the other stuff. Because anything else that comes is going to drop out of your hands. Because you don't have the room for it, right? So you got to put the stuff down so that you can have the ability, the open hands, the space in your container for the blessings that are coming. And I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, I'm telling you, this is like a trickle. Like, it's like the case is just open, but you don't understand that, like, that treasure chest is like, it's literally just like, it's like a commercial ad, right? Like, this is like a commercial. Like, this isn't the full show. This isn't the whole movie. This isn't the full product. This is like a taste at Costco's to get you to to get the whole thing. Like, that's what this is, right? This is a sampler, but you have to make space for that. And once you get a taste of these beautiful little gifts that you have and these talents, you're not gonna want just a taste. You're gonna want to buy the whole package, right? You're gonna want to eat the whole plate. Like, that's what's coming available for you if you're willing to let go and to release out of your system the things that are no longer serving you. It's absolutely up to you. Ooh, unis. Look for the signs. Let's just talk about the number 11. Pay attention. Expect an answer. Number 11. Again, we're in a 9 energy. We let stuff go. We decided to start accessing our gifts. And now all the signs are pointing and showing us that we're on the right path, right? You're going to start to see connecting with your angels. Maybe you're seeing coins or feathers, or like me, my angels talk to me a lot in numbers and synchronicities, right? Maybe you're seeing the same animal over and over again. What do we got going on here? Oh, look. So not only the number 11 is here, but the number 33 is here from the Ascended Masters, right? So maybe you're going to start seeing the number 11s, number 1133. Some of you are connecting with the unicorns. Rainbows are going to have another message for you. Doves, right? White birds. I don't know what this flower is. I think it might be an orchid. But again, like, these are going to be signs and symbols from you, from the universe, letting you know, like, yeah, we hear you. Yeah, we're supporting you. Confirmation of that message, right? You got all this beautiful light energy pouring in. Dragonflies are going to have another message. Again, the music message is ridiculous right now. Like, pay attention to music. Pay attention, pay attention, pay attention. Listen to frequency sounds. Maybe get connected with the Tibetan sound bowls to do part of, like, your healings and clearings. Like, um, sing in the shower, right? Like, do some scream therapy. Like, music and just really tuning into that energy is going to be super important for you during this time. Wow. This is the last card, bottom of the deck, Mahatma energy. 29, the 2 plus the 9 equals what? An 11, right? So, right, again, with this 11-11 energy. Build your light body, accelerate your ascension, right? We're ascending. This was underneath those cards from Archangel Sandalphon one more time. Evolution, you're ascending. Build your light body. This literally was underneath this freaking planetary cycles card with the ascension. This is just a reminder again that you're going through a big ascension, big light. There's a lot of plasma light coming into this planet. There's a lot of shifts, a lot of upgrades, a lot of transformations going on. And this is just a reminder of all that you are. Accelerate your ascension by tapping in, by letting that stuff go, right? Look at the goblet in the background. Like, I can't with the goblet. Your cup is overflowing from the divine. Allow yourself to receive those blessings. And again, you cannot receive it if you're holding on to some other shit. You have to what do you need to let go of right now that's going to clear your space and your container so you can tap into the fullness of all these energies? What can you empty out of that box under your bed so that you have space for the new gifts that are coming to you? It's like if you go on vacation, right? And you pack your suitcase light. Why? Because you know that you're going to be bringing stuff back, right? You're going to be coming home with souvenirs and stuff that you picked up along the way. So you don't want to overpack because you want to have space for the new things that are coming for you, right? You want to have space for the new treasures and the treats and the joys and all the stuff that are happening for you. You know what I mean? So tapping into that, really just getting ready. You are so divinely blessed. The fact that we had 3 love cards out of 5 decks is just saying so much to me about how the universe is supporting you at this time and how tapping into your heart energy and your heart chakra is really going to help you get through this. It's about being really honest with yourself at this time about what do I need to let go. And that's not from a space of judgment or criticism or like low vibrational energy. I just had this conversation recently with someone. Like, you can look at your life and analyze it and see things that can be better. But when you do that from a space of love, it's very different from doing that in a space of fear, right? If I'm being loving and compassionate to myself, then I'm being honest with myself and being like, hey, Autumn, you need to eat better, or you need to get some more rest. Like, you're not resting enough. You're not drinking enough water. You need to journal more because you're in your head too much. Like, those are things that I can shift to do better, to help heal myself and heal my life, and to love on myself, right? That's a form of self-love and self-care. I'm not sitting here being like, oh, you're fucking tired because you stayed up too late, and why would it, like, why are you even writing that? Who's gonna care? Nobody's gonna listen. And are you sure? Like, I don't sit here judging myself. I'm not doing that. I'm not looking at my body and being like, oh, this should be bigger or that should be smaller. Like, I'm fine. I'm good. And if I want to shift something, then I will, right? Like, my weight, right? Like, I'm not big on people talking about my weight. I just think it's odd. Like, why do you care about my weight? Worry about your shit, right? But I've always been thin. Why? Because I don't like to be heavy. I don't feel good in my body when I'm heavy. I don't feel good in my body when I'm heavy, so I choose not to be like that, right? So other people look and they're like, oh, you're so skinny, and they want to compare, but that's because I know how I feel within my body. So I eat intuitively, right? I don't feel good if I eat after a certain time. I don't feel good if I eat certain food. So I don't do those things. And I honor my body, and I honor my space, and I honor my path. And the more that I've been doing that, the healthier I feel, the more energized that I feel. I also channel for the angels, right? And when I channel, I get super energized and I lose my appetite. But that's my path, and that's me honoring myself and knowing what I need to do, right? So when I know that I'm doing a lot energetically, I have to honor my body and go rest and relax and maybe drink some more water, or take a nap or something like that. But I'm not judging myself. I'm not criticizing myself for being tired. I'm not criticizing myself for maybe looking a little bloated like today. Like, I don't give a fuck. None of that stuff really matters, right? So it's about like loving yourself, honoring yourself, showing up for yourself, but not in a judgmental or critical way. Again, there's no mistakes in spiritual truth, right? We're all on the path, and everything that's happening is happening for you, to help grow you, to help develop you, to help expand you, to help take you to the next level. The universe is, I don't know how many times they've just confirmed it in this message, like, we've got your back. We've got your back. We're taking you to the next level. You're ascending, but it's time to let go. Like, you got to let go of the things that are not serving you. I'm telling you, it's just not worth it. And holding on to that stuff is only delaying your process. Holding on to that stuff is only blocking you from your goals and your dreams and your happily ever after. It's holding you back from taking that next step. No one else. Literally, your path, your choice. So you can choose to close that treasure chest with the gifts, because you're not there yet. Maybe you're a little nervous, a little scared. I get it. There's a lot in there, right? What happens when you stand in the truth of yourself? What happens when you decide to no longer play small? What happens when you honor your soul, when you love on yourself, when you tap into the light, when you allow your creative expressions to have a voice? What does that look like, right? And that can be scary. But you know what that looks like? It looks like happily ever after. It looks like motherfucking sunshine. It looks like your cup is overflowing. It looks like the universe is just blessing you, right? Look like just, oh my God, sunshine and rainbows, right? Gifts coming in, abundance is coming in. Like, that's what's on the other side of that. The harmony, the joy, the peace, the love, the satisfaction, the fulfillment. Like, that's what you get when you release the things that are no longer serving you. So call upon the Holy Spirit, right? Call upon your team of light. Call upon your ancestors. Show me where I'm holding myself back. Show me where I am playing small. Show me what needs to be released from my life right now, so that I can get on my highest and greatest timeline, so I can live my best life, so I can get to my happily ever after, right? Thank you, God, for being here with me. Pursue me, Lord. I'm ready. I'm ready, Lord. I'm ready for you to come show me how special I am. I'm ready for you to show me how blessed I am. I'm ready for you to to light me every single day, and miracles should follow miracles, and wonders should never cease. And I am abundant, and I am prosperous, and I am enough, and I am loved. Show me, universe. If I am so loved, universe, show me. Right? Like, put it to the test. God loves you. God loves you. Like, angels, show me. If I'm so dope and I'm so amazing, show me. This isn't a test like Jesus in the wilderness, where the devil was like, oh, well, if you're the son of God, why don't you jump off this mountain and the angels will catch you? This is not like an ego thing. This is a different conversation. This is about you tapping into your heart and connecting with your higher self and connecting with your team of light and the angels that are always surrounding you at any given moment, as well as your ancestors, and just being like, show me in the 3D reality what I need to know, because I'm in my mind, right? Show me what my soul is like. Show me how loved I am. Show me how magnificent I am. Show me what the next best step is, right? Show me what I should be focused on right now. Help me get to the best level of myself. And they can reveal it to you. What you do with that information is on you, right? Because we all have free will. I can show you 5 different ways to change your life, right? To change your diet so that you have a healthier life, so that you lose weight, so that you feel better about yourself, if that's what you want to do. But if you don't follow them, then you're gonna keep living your life. It's not like you don't have the answer. So you can ask and get the answers, but what you do with it is what you do with it, right? That's your free will. You can take the information and run with it, or you can take the information and shelf it. It's up to you. Take this beautiful energy, my beloveds, and use it to get yourself leveled up, because it is supporting you in every single step of the way. Let go of the shit that's no longer serving you. I don't care if you picked it up on your own. I don't care if you picked it up from your parents. I don't care if you picked it up in the environment, in your neighborhood, from your gender and the culture. It's just time to let it go. And this big 9 energy is letting stuff go in our lives and all across the globe. The whole world is going to be releasing right now, right? We're seeing big shifts in paradigms, government breakdowns, unfortunate wars. You're going to see a lot of that. It's a domino effect across the globe, right? It's a rippling out. And what's needed more than ever right now is love. More so than anything. What is happening in like the Ukraine and Russia? Pain and anger and despair. They need love. Love trumps it all. Right? So step into your hearts, my beloveds. Clearly, clearly, clearly get into your hearts. Allow the universe to unfold within you and let it expand outside of you. Be a reflection of heaven here on earth. Let go of the things that are keeping you entrapped in your self-made hells so that you can move forward into the light. Listen, it's your time. It's your time. You are loved. You are loved, and it is your time. Time to step into the light and to be all you were created to be. And it's time to let go of the shit that's no longer serving you. I love you. God loves you, and angels surround you. Later, beloveds.